Yeah, so I finally were able to get the location moved in my office. I was able to move from over there over here. I got the little TBL LED in the background. Get the place nice up, you know what I mean? I really wanted to make it look good. I didn't want to have, some kind of, I had my bathroom in the background. It wasn't a good look. So I really wanted to take my time, get the background at least a little bit set up, get my lighting and all the microphone and everything where I needed it to be. Just so we could have a clean, smooth vibes going on here while I here looking at these videos and reacting and giving my feedback and advice on it. So I hope y'all like it. Yeah, let's get right into it.
Really reminder to stop controlling your girl, bro. That just makes you look insecure and stupid, bro. Look, there is a difference between boundaries and control. The more you try to control her, the faster she'll get away from you. And then you fucking cry, she left. And you beat yourself up, and you come to the gym, and she finds another boyfriend. Pop, instead of controlling, communicate. Communication is one of the most important tests when it comes to relationships. If you don't like something, let her know.
So great video. So shout out to Papito, bro. Yeah, man, you can't change anybody. Listen, if first of all you belong out here vetting and dating properly, find someone that already align with your values. You can't go there and try and find someone that already have an OnlyFans and posting lingerie and ass out videos and photos all over Instagram and then want to be like, yo, you can't do this, you can't have an OnlyFans, you can, that's the person you pick. So that's your fault. Find someone aligned with your values. Find someone into the type of mindsets and ideologies and values that you have. Once you do that now, and you're in a relationship with them, and you decide to be exclusive, and y'all have, y'all building and y'all going, at that point, that's when, if she ever crosses the line and she does something that you feel violates your boundaries, you gotta leave her know. Cause sometimes people don't. Sometimes if you don't declare your boundaries up front, cause it ain't like you going into relationships like, yo, let me list out my boundaries for you. Let me let you know every single thing that I like and I don't like. And sometimes we think it's common sense, but it's not so common. So sometimes people make mistakes. She might make a mistake. She might do something that you might find out of pocket, and that's cool. The first time you leave her know. You communicate. Communication is important. You say, hey, listen, I'm not a fan of this. I don't support that. This isn't something that I think is a good idea, or whatever it is. Or, someone, you say this, someone that I'm taking serious and that I'm in a relationship with wouldn't do this type of thing. You just let them know and then you give them a chance to live. Let them see what they're going to do. You have to give them a chance to show you on their own without coercion, without revisiting. You need to see what they do. If they consistently and continually keep violating the same boundary over and over and over again, that's letting you know that they either don't respect it or they don't care. At that point, that's fine. You need to remove yourself from the situation. It's not her responsibility to change for you. It is your responsibility to separate yourself from the situation. You can't stay in a relationship that violates your values, especially after you've communicated that this isn't something that you're a fan of. At the end of the day, you can't control her. You can't control who she is. She either respects you or she doesn't. And I'll tell you something, if a woman respects you and she values you and she's attracted to you, she's gonna make an effort to make sure she doesn't violate your boundaries. She's not gonna do stuff, especially knowing that that's not something that you're a fan of. She's gonna make sure she doesn't do it because she respects you, she values you, and she loves you. And more importantly, she's not gonna do it because that's not the type of girl she is, because you've properly vetted and selected the proper partner. So it all goes back to you, man. If you stick around and you allow things to happen that violate your boundaries, and you leave her cross the line over and over and over again, then you setting yourself up for that disappointment. You're encouraging her to violate your boundaries and letting her know that it's okay and it doesn't come with consequence. She might even hit you with something like, oh, so you're gonna break up with me because of this? Nah, baby girl. You broke up with me because I already let you know this is something I'm not a fan of, and you chose to keep doing it. You chose to consistently violate my boundaries over and over again. So I have to remove myself from this situation because I have respect for myself. And that's it. You don't gotta argue, you don't gotta fuss, you don't gotta fight, you don't gotta raise your voice. That's completely unnecessary. It's a waste of time. You got guys out here talking about, oh, I need you to submit. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. You gotta be a housewife. Man, you sound crazy. First of all, right, y'all out here picking up girls that have OnlyFans on Instagram, showing butt cheeks and titties and wilding out, and you try and be like, yo, I need you to be home in a full-on dress like you going to church talking about you need a housewife, you're out of your mind. You setting yourself up for disappointment. That's crazy. You vet someone, you find the right type of girl, you find someone that aligns with your values of what you genuinely want in a real relationship. You know what I mean? You do that first, and then once you do that, you communicate, you have conversations, you set boundaries, you respect your boundaries, you make sure that she respects your boundaries, and vice versa. If she violates, you leave her know. If she do it again, you remove yourself from the situation. That's it. Some women, right, especially if they ain't sure about you, they'll test you. They'll do something for spite. They'll be like, let me see if this man get a gusto or the balls to speak up for yourself. They'll do something they know out of pocket, just to see if you can open up your mouth and stand up for yourself. And if you don't, you're roast, You better be like, listen, I ain't a fan of that. I ain't comfortable with that. I don't support that. Just chill. Calm, cool, collected. Don't shout. Do you a little smile in your face. Have a wondering, wait, man. What going on in this man's head, man? Because at the end of the day, ain't no reason to get upset. You just communicating. Don't be. She didn't get you emotional. That's another thing that they do too. They try and get you riled up. They try and see what's your trigger points, what's your buttons. Ain't even like a bad thing, You can't even get mad at it like, oh my God, why is she? No, she has to do this. This is her way of finding out that she could be safe and secure. She is vetting you on a This is like some kind of like evolutionary, crazy. Like this is just how they're wired. Like they need to feel safe, and they need to try things to get like moments out of you to just make sure like, yo, how does he handle this? How does he handle himself? And this is all part of it. She might violate a boundary. Like, will he stand up for himself? And if she does, will he blow off his top and lose his mind and start swinging, you know what I mean? Like crazy, like all of that stuff is just them finding out for themselves. Like, yo, is this a cool, calm, collected, confident man that's sure of himself and is well put together? All of this stuff goes into that. So just like I say, in a chill voice, real smooth, put a little smoke in your face. Like, yo, man, come here a second, man. Let me talk to you. So, I just want to let you know, I ain't really comfortable with that. That ain't really something I'm a fan of. In a relationship with me, someone in a relationship with me wouldn't do something like that. I just gotta let you know. You give her a chance to speak, you listen, you communicate, you finish, and then you keep it moving. That's it. Ball in her court. If she have any sense and she's a healthy, well-raised individual, she ain't gonna do it again, because you speak up. She just wanted to know that she's safe in your hands, that you could stand up for yourself. Because if you can't stand up for yourself, you sure can't stand up for her. And so whether it be consciously or subconsciously, that gonna terrify her. So she need to know she's safe and secure with you. So she might test you. It might be intentional. It might be unintentional. Either way, you gotta communicate. You stand up for yourself. You speak up for yourself. You leave her know what's what. You do it calm. You do it collective. You keep it moving. You give her a chance to show you what she's about. If she correct, she show you like, yo, you know what I mean? Especially if she apologize, woo, that's a green flag. If she say, my bad, babe, I sorry, my mistake, whatever, that's great. And you just fall back and you watch and you see what she do. Ball in her court. She get the keys now. You just fall back and you just live life. Go back on your purpose, get back to your business, do whatever it is you gotta do. Hopefully she never do it again. Everything blessed, you keep it moving. But if she does, and if she violates you and she keep violating you, you gotta leave consequence. Life is about choice. She make a choice and here's the consequence. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, you could shoot me a DM, Director TBL on Instagram, or you can message me here. I still new to this, and I still ain't really get a flow fully down. I just figured now's the time. Let me just get started. So just, bear with me as I go through these growing pains. Talking to the camera a little weird for me. I accustomed to being behind the camera and filming other people. So, my voice and I getting all high pitched, and because I'm excited and I'm really passionate about the things that we're talking about. So, just bear with me. Listen, I promise you, the more I do it, the more content get put out, the more videos that we get done here. It won't get better and it won't get better. I gonna learn, as a fast learner, as a quick study. I definitely do my research, try and see how this whole thing goes. I just try and find a proper format of how I want to do this. Y'all let me know, like, do you like me reacting to videos or do you want me to just talk about topics? I really just want to build a community and get your response and see what you need, like what kind of value I could add. Because at the end of the day, man, I just, like I said, in my intro video if you did get a chance to go watch it. You know, I have a lot of experience in a lot of different aspects of life, and I just want to be able to take those experiences, the stuff that I feel other people could benefit from, man, and I just want to put that information out there so that people don't make the same mistakes I made. You know what I mean? And they could learn rather than having to go through the stuff themselves and experience and go through the hardship and the pain and suffering. They could just hear from somebody else, and maybe some light bulbs might go off, and it's like, yo, I could just avoid this whole situation altogether. So that's the goal and that's the hope, and I really hope y'all like the content as it comes out more and more. And yeah, like and subscribe, share this video. Let everybody know, man. TBL to the world. We out here. We making it happen. You don't know. Bless.
TBL to the world. Yeah, hear me now. TBL, them can't stop way. Oh, can't hold me down. Enough of them a pray for lightning shock way. And we see we lifeless on the ground, so we bigger than.